If you want to understand the heart of God, don't look at the biggest giver in the room. Look at the woman nobody noticed. Jesus sat near the temple treasury watching people give. The wealthy came with confidence. Their coins clattered loudly. Their offerings shimmered. People admired them. Temple leaders greeted them. They were treated like VIPs. But then, a silent interruption. A widow stepped forward. No jewelry, no status, no applause. Her entire offering could barely buy a loaf of bread, 2 tiny copper coins. She dropped them into the box, probably hoping no one would notice how small her gift was. But someone did. Jesus called his disciples and declared, "This poor widow has given more than all of them." Heaven measures differently. Men look at the amount. God looks at the heart. But modern-day religion often forgets this. Today, there are churches where the wealthy sit at the front, while the poor are pushed to the back. Pastors who greet the big givers by name, but walk past the ones who struggle. Leaders who celebrate those who sow millions, but ignore the ones whose offering looks too small to matter. Some churches know your worth only by the weight of your envelope, and the painful truth is this: the widow of Mark 12 would not be celebrated in many churches today. She would be overlooked, uninvited, unrecognized, unappreciated, because her seed isn't heavy enough. But Jesus didn't just praise her, he rebuked the system that created this culture. Just before this story, Jesus warned, "Beware of the teachers. They devour widows' houses," meaning they benefit from the poor while ignoring their suffering. Is that not what we see today? Pastors who know the names of their rich members but don't know the struggles of the poor ones. If you give big, you get a special seat. If you give small, you get a plastic chair. If you pledge millions, your call is returned. If you give coins, you're forgotten. If you sow heavily, you're Papa's son. If you sow lightly, you're invisible. But Jesus flips that thinking upside down. He values the giver, not the gift. He notices sacrifice, not noise. He celebrates sincerity, not showmanship. The wealthy gave from a place of comfort. The widow gave from a place of trust. And Jesus immortalized her offering, not because it was big, but because it was honest. Here's the message modern-day churches must remember. The eyes of God rest on the poor just as intensely as the eyes of men rest on the rich. If a church cannot love people who give little, it has already lost the gospel. If a pastor honors wealth more than faithfulness, he no longer looks like Christ. Because in the kingdom of God, the smallest gift can carry the biggest meaning. Do you think the church today treats people differently based on how much they give?